Key off the key ring here. There we go. There's even cobwebs over the door lock. Oh, there's a spider in there. Look at that. Built a home in the lock cylinder. Yeah, it looks a little bit smaller when it's jam-packed full of cars. Holy. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff, even things that got shipped over from Dubai, things that I haven't seen in a really long time. And got some parts and stuff here. Oh, my detailing bins made it. That's good, so I can do some detailing. And yeah, I'm gonna have to give you guys the rundown on the Lightning, but and why it's here. It's sitting on some flat tires. My bike, hopefully I can get some physical activity in. Let's take a look in the other bay here. There she is. The 86 GT that just arrived. So maybe we'll go in reverse order in terms of all the vehicles that I've picked up. So I don't even know how I'm going to structure this video. I think what I'll do is just kind of give some general highlights of what we got here in the shop, and from there maybe do some individual feature videos, maybe turn a few of them into little mini project videos, and we'll go from there. I'm a little overwhelmed. It's hard to like put a face on for the camera and just have so much happening at the same time. So this car, I have to say, I'm really impressed. Like, this thing is like laser straight. So if you guys don't know what this one is, this car is a one owner, all original paint, everything. And I'll go into a full story about this one later, but I'm told this car hasn't run in over 10 years. And judging by the date on that battery, what's that say? July 06. So, yeah, gonna have some work to do here. Probably drop the fuel tank, you know, change the oil, and check the air filter, get a new battery, probably purge out the fuel lines. And this is a super neat car. You know, to find an 86, last year of the 4i, first year of fuel injection, one owner, in this type of condition is, wow. Look at that cassette deck. This thing is a time capsule. Even have the retractor in the back, man, just unreal. Like, this is so clean. What a beautiful car. I'm really, really excited for this one. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So cool. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the other side here. So, Lightning, we all know what that one's about. No big deal there. Stalker vert, wild strawberry, silver detch. Man, I love that car. So what's arrived here that I haven't seen? This guy, 88 coupe, California car. California was actually the first state to introduce mass air in '88. All other areas got mass air in 89. So this car has higher miles on it. I was following the guy on Instagram for a while and I kept bugging him because I really like the car. And this thing is actually really nice. This was a good buy. I'm happy with this purchase already. Just checking out the quarter moldings here. They're actually in real nice shape. Looks like someone cleaned up some of the trim here. I know that the interior is a little tired and it is auto. So that is one thing to factor in, but she's original and pretty sweet. Door closes nice. Wow. This molding isn't as clean as the driver's side, but that's no big deal. We can get that sorted out. And here, maybe we'll pop the hood if it's not already popped here. There we go, nice few little mods underneath here. GT40 style intake, 3G alternator. Looks like some AC was updated, which is nice. Big rad, caster camber plates. And I think there's GT40 heads on this. I can't remember. We have to do some digging. Looks like we got some equal length headers on there. It's actually a nice hood. This is a really, really nice Cervini hood. Much nicer than the few I've had in the past recent. So yeah, really, really happy with this one. I believe it's sitting on SVE coilovers from LMR. There's some cross-drilled rotors here, 5-bolt conversion. Wheels are in real nice shape. Got disc in the rear. Lips have been rolled really nicely. No complaints. What's next? Let's check out the Georgia car here. So this one, out of Georgia, I did a video on this one. Again, sight unseen. Car had been repainted and the guy said the paint job wasn't that great. Yeah, I can see a lot of imperfections and dirt in the paint here. But a couple dings and still a clean car. I know that there's absolutely no rust on this car. And it was from Georgia its whole life. We had a flat tire up here, so that went and got fixed. And what do we got? Some KYB GR2s, my least favorite strut. Aftermarket strut to run, but hey, that's fine. Yeah, she's looking pretty original in here. AC, it's good because it's hot down here. Glad to have more cars with AC. I'm told the air silencer is still in here, and I can see it down in there. You probably can't. All right. Pretty nice. Pretty nice car, pretty nice color. Let's move on over to this Calypso. So, funny enough, this is originally a Canadian car. Guy was on the Greater Toronto Area Mustang Club / GTAMC, which is now named Stang Stop. And he moved down to Florida, took the car with him. He had done a substantial amount of work to it. And I guess once he got to Florida, lost a little bit of interest, and he offered the car up to me. So just taking a look, I can see some dings. I can see, you know, a couple imperfections here and there. I got a dent back here on the roof, a little bit of rust bubble here on the seam. Quarter windows don't look too bad. These window belts have a little bit of corrosion underneath them. A little bit of corrosion there, but really nothing too bad. OG black interior. So this car is a 93. So we're talking last year, the Fox Calypso on black. And got some Corbeau leathers here. It was a tweed car, so it's got a tweed rear, and apparently it's got a ton of parts that came with it, including the cover to recover the rear seat in the matching leather. So yeah, this one should be fun to go through. Take a look in the engine bay of this guy. Wow, that's clean. I'm gonna put the hood prop up. All right, so story goes, he built this motor, 306, heads cam intake, and had a Vortec S-trim on it, and he was trying to get it tuned, and it just wouldn't run properly for him. So he ripped the blower off and went to Phytech, which is what is on the car now. And he said the car hasn't been tuned yet, but still runs and drives. My friend's taking it out on the road here. He absolutely loves the car and the handling. So this guy has a tubular K-member, full coilovers in the front, and actually has a Cobra IRS in the rear, which is pretty cool. I have to say, I haven't had a car with an IRS in the back, or at least a Fox with an IRS. You can see how clean things are under there. And also has a T56 transmission. So that's a real nice bonus. So when you add up the money in parts that were spent on this thing, there's definitely a lot of cash there. So there we go for the Calypso. And what I am personally, and I forgot about this before while we were talking about the 86, the one I'm most excited about is this filthy girl right here, 93 Cobra. So the car is a roller, literally rolling on a donut, and got this actually off the parts farm. And it was a personal car of his that he was going to build up, and he ended up buying one that was running and driving in the end, so he decided to let this one go. And this apparently came with a ton of parts, which I can see boxes back here, cowl panels, and I don't know what's in here or in there. That's taillights. You can see all the seats have been redone. Wheels in nice shape. I think there's only about 59,000 original miles on this guy. My understanding is it had a built 408 in it at some point, and has a tubular K-member and some other goodies, but it's a clean, rust-free car. So I'm very curious to see how this guy is going to clean up once he can get all this off. The car got delivered during the ice storm that Texas got earlier this year. So it's filthy, unfortunately, but no big deal. Love it when quarter window moldings look real nice. It's probably not too much to see in the engine bay here, other than a Cobra motor. So part of the deal was the car was a roller, but he had this original 93 Cobra motor that came out of another car, I think out of Florida, and that Cobra went to Coyote swap. So we have all the parts to put this car back to its former glory and most of all of its originality. So I'm looking here, it's really clean. I cut the inner fender out probably for a power pipe or something, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Caster camber plates, looks like they had some braided fuel lines, some other things run, but we'll go through it all. Other set of Oz wheels there. I think those are some Lightning parts. Got some other just parts everywhere, guys. Now in here, this guy is my parts car. So when I bought the Cobra, I picked this guy up as well. And you can tell she's a little beat up, but it runs and drives, and it will give me all the parts that I need, that I'll come across that I might not have to put the Cobra back together here. So that's the idea. That's why I bought this thing. Manual car. Actually have a lot of the parts for the Cobra are here. So cross member, transmission. You can actually see how clean that transmission tag is. So that's pretty cool. Flywheel. Man, it even has a cargo cover back here. This car is probably a good score just for the cargo cover alone. I don't know what car this came out of. Look at how clean that is. It's one of the cleanest underhood liners I've seen in a long, long time. Let's take a look under here. Yeah, looks pretty stock, pretty factory. Got another AC system, thankfully. Looks like a newer rad. It's had its recall, mass air car, and we'll see. There should be a lot of good parts here. I can probably use the K member out of this guy because there is a tubular in the Cobra. I'm going to be putting it back to stock. So yeah, this guy's going to be a donor. It's been it was rode off because of this hit right here. It's a nasty spot to get hit. So it is what it is. Actually, is the hood in good shape? Hoping the hood's in good shape. It is. It's just sun faded, which is fine because I will be taking the cowl hood off the Cobra, and I just want a stock hood on that. So that's good. Peace of mind. I do have the extra Cobra wheel for it. It was flat, so I think it got fixed. Should be sitting around here somewhere. I think it's sitting right back over there behind the barbecue. So we got that. And that concludes everything else. And if you guys haven't been following me for a long time, that you would know that these few other guys are my longer term cars that I've had for a long time. Stalker Vert here. Man, does this thing ever sit low in the front. Like, just having released my video on the 91 Detch and having those Racelands cranked all the way down, like, this thing is slammed in comparison. And I don't know what the difference is. Wow. Wow, does this car look cool. I might just have to kind of sit in here and take it all in and come up with a plan of attack on exactly what I want to do. So that's where we're at. Wild Strawberry, this car, I'm probably actually going to drive this one around as soon as I can. Everything worked on this car, right down to the AC, and so it should be a good daily driver to enjoy while I'm down here. It's plated, insured, all those other things, or some of these other guys, as much as I would love to drive them. I don't have the registration sorted out yet. And this guy is also legal as well, but this will be for a special occasion, maybe on a Sunday when I know the weather is really nice. And yeah, doesn't mean we can't move it outside though and get some pictures. So excited about that. And then, man, this SRT10, I love that truck. No, it's not a Ford, but I'm sure any of you guys that are watching can appreciate the cool factor of what that truck is. And I'm super fortunate to not only have it, but to also have the Lightning. So everyone can argue all they want about which one was the world's fastest production truck in its time. I can tell you one thing, this is probably still holding the record for the worst fuel consumption out of a production vehicle ever made. And with gas prices right now, it's not necessarily the most efficient vehicle to be driving. But that's it, guys. Thanks for taking the initial walk through the shop. Again, nothing rehearsed. This is the first time, again, that I've been here since New Year's, literally New Year's Eve for going into 2020. So it's been pretty much a year and a half. And again, the only cars that were here last were the Stalker Vert, the Strawberry, and the Silver Detch. Everything else that we've seen today has arrived in the past year and a half. So it's crazy. I fix my banners, get some stuff set up in here, turn the AC on, as it's actually warm in here. So maybe I'll get that going, get some music going. Maybe I need a beer fridge. Definitely on the priority to get a beer fridge going. Set up a TV up there probably. And I need to make some room to lounge somewhere. So there we go, guys. I'm going to take it all in. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this video. You can see there's enough projects and content to probably go for another year just in this garage alone. So we won't be tackling everything right away, but we definitely will be getting some footage, and I'm overwhelmed.
AC works.
It's got AC, that's the important thing.
This is the one you really like. Little Cali car. Little Cali car.
Oh,
don't forget, like you got to hold that thing down. The unlock
on the
when
door.
when you turn the key. Oh wait, wait. I know. Just edit that out. Yeah. It's a combination of like an old homeless guy.
I see temperature gauge and stuff. That's why it has this one. Sounds good though.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one that has the fan switch right there in the cigarette thing.
Oh yeah.
So don't forget that if you're gonna let it idle. Auto life forever. Oh. This one has AC.
It's got the messed up headliner too.
I don't think I remember that one.
Oh, the clutch is like butter in this.
Hopefully I tightened all the lug nuts from that last flat tire. Low? Oh, this one always has that.
Yeah.
But the coolant was good.
That AC going.
Yeah.
Still on R12.
Is it? Yeah. We have a rough life with all these toys.
I know.
Motorcycles and cool shit.
Let's see if old angry will start.
Oh, this bitch will whine at you. Oh, there's no doubt she'll start. This is the one that you can always count on. I'll get it. just grab those things. That old cheap ass one that's. Ooh, look at that interior. Blue LEDs though. Oh, the popper works.
Oh yeah. Look at those blue courtesy lights. Keeping her nice and sexy. Oh, that clutch.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Remember when you broke your leg and you couldn't drive it? Oh! You gotta want it when you roll down the window. Hey! Make sure you rev it up a little bit so you can get the power steering to... This one will drag. Oh shit.
Look at all this room.
That's my baby right there. Oh, SRT, huh?
Oh, it's been a long time. I have to clean that up.
Oh, you mean my method of organization? I didn't realize it was going to get so out of control, to be honest with you. This one was super dead last time I tried.
Oh, really?
So,
That's that Dubai battery from 3 years ago, so it's got a lot of heat.
yeah. Fuel light?
16 miles.
Yeah.
I drained it a lot.
See? That Texas registration though.
I know, right?
Coconut? Sounds like a bird living underneath the hood. Approximately 1.92 months. The Lightning, a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
My favorite. Oh, well, I'll show you the road on this one. This is the one you want to enjoy down that road.
Black car's angry out there.
Why are you making me run?
Yeah.
I enjoyed retired life.
These seats feel nice. This punch is like butter.
There's a lot of. Oh, okay. This is the one you got to prime. There is that button on there, but I think that was only for reverse on the shifter.
All right.
You remember? Yeah. There was something weird. You made it look like a pro on the video. What do you got hiding in here?
Huh? Oh.
Just when you thought he was done. I bet the owner doesn't want this one on video. Behind the scenes action.
All right, guys, here we are. It's hot. Had to take my hat off. I was overheating, so had to get some air conditioning going, and moved everything out of the shop except for the stuff that doesn't run. And you're probably wondering why the Lightning doesn't run. That's a whole other story for another day. Charles can tell you all about it. So 93 Cobra, obviously that's semi-roller parts car. That one actually runs. We put a battery in, so it's just wedged in there, so it's staying put. But we got everything all started up here. Things haven't been running in a while. That's our T10 over there, isolated, self-isolating, social distancing from all the Foxbodies. The Calypso, the angry stalker vert, you can just hear that thing. It's angry from here. Got the Dutch coupe, got the original Georgia notch, the white Cali car, and then the wild strawberry. So everything's running, everything's idling. Checking out, seeing which one's AC works, which this one it does. So that's going to be the driver. Everything else, we'll get it running and make sure everything's going good, and we'll get them all back inside.